femoral artery. That's what these are pulled out for.
Okay.
They dive deep, like they disappear, kind of.
Okay.
So, yeah, they'll be the only branches you will see off of the femoral. So well, there are more, but if I tag anything that's a branch off the femoral, that would be what it is, because that's all there is for your list. All right, and then when you come through this inguinal ligament, this is called?
Is that the external?
Yeah, it's external. Good. External. Oh, yeah. And let's see if we got any other structures identified on this. Okay, so remember in the kitty you got a little different thing. Internal iliac's in the middle.
Oh, that's weird.
It's a little different there. And then it comes to aorta there.
Okay, so there's no comment on the kitty.
Yeah, it's a different setup structure. So I probably won't tag right there because that's a little confusing compared to what. But you do need to know, like if I tag down here, external iliac, femoral, but I probably won't do anything with the common and the internal on that. I'd use
the model
because it more represents what the.
What color are veins versus arteries?
Veins are blue on here. Arteries are red, except for the portal, which is in yellow, and the yellow is all vein structures.
I remembered something was yellow. I was trying to remember.
Yeah, they're hepatic portal veins. They're all veins, though.
What is that?
All right, so this piece here. So what would this be here?
Is that? That's a
small inferior
mesenteric.
mesenteric, because that is a piece of your colon.
The colon, okay.
Intestine. You can tell by texture it's real flat and flaccid and stuff. So yep, that is inferior mesenteric. All right, this is great. Got it in here, nice. What's that?
That weird word, right? That goes down.
The zygoeus? No.
Not that weird.
Like,
That's just.
No, so it's coming off of this. What is this structure here?
That's the renal?
That's renal, so that is your gonadal vein.
Oh, okay.
And because we're on the left side, yeah. You are correct.
But on the right side, it doesn't do that, right?
Correct.
On the right side, it comes straight off the kidney, right?
It comes off of the main stem vessels. The
okay.
Inferior vena cava or the superior, or the aorta if it was on that side. All right, and then here's a structure coming above the kidney.
That's the adreno-renal lumbar.
Okay, adrenolumbar. What's your other choice of words? 'Cause you need to
superior rena.
Suprarenal, yeah. And then here's one that comes directly horizontal.
the ilio?
Iliolumbar, also known as
Iliolumbar.
circumflex. Okay, because we're going to need to know your exception rules for the test. All right, and then here we've got another big vessel that looks like it has a bunch of splits. You got one that's coming to this guy.
That's the celiac.
So this is your celiac, and so this one coming over here is
hepatic.
That's splenic.
That's the
splenic. And then this one.
Is that the superior?
No, that's the gastric.
Gastric.
Because it's red.
And
It's the only reason I
should
know
be
it.
one coming out the other way too. Let's see. Let's see if there's any red coming off his liver. Probably that guy. That red one right there.
And that's the
Heading towards hepatic.
yeah.
All right.
Which one was that?
That was hepatic. And then if we have any small intestine here, let's see. Yeah, here we go. Small intestine. Big red vessel.
Superior artery.
That's the superior mesenteric.
Yep, superior mesenteric. All right, and then the yellow stuff. So you got one here. So what is this thing?
Is that the
Duodenum.
And what is that thing?
Pancreas.
So what is that thing?
duodenal pancreatic?
He's got it. Pancreatic or duodenal is the name of the vessel. It's the yellow one here.
Vein.
Yeah, these are all veins. The yellows are. All right, and then we got one coming from the small intestine.
That artery.
Same name as,
Artery?
superior mesenteric. And then coming from the,
To the pancreas.
no, that one's the pancreas is over here. So
No,
this is
that's-
inferior
That's inferior
mesenteric. And then you had one coming out to the side.
It's your gastric or
Gastrosplenic.
gastrosplenic.
And they all merge together, so that would be,
Hepatic portal.
that's your hepatic portal. And that comes into the liver.
And then it does what it does.
And then it comes out the top.
As just
This one's not
hepatic
been
vein.
separate. Yeah, it's hepatic vein, and it hooks into this big guy.
IVC.
That's your IVC. you go up against the chest wall, it's not dug out on this case, but it's right there.
Is that the intercostals or?
Yeah, these are the intercostals here, and here's the vessel. There, the big blue one at the bottom.
Is that the? No. I don't know what that
You
is.
wanted to call it before.
Yeah, is that the
This
gazite?
is your azygos.
Okay.
Down there at the bottom. That big one down at the bottom. Alright, that's azygos. And you know all your pulmonary ones from when we did the other stuff. So up here, what is this?
Superior vena,
Superior vena cava.
Okay. And then it splits into here.
pulmonary.
None of those.
Brachiocephalic.
Okay.
Mhm.
Alright, and then this one.
Subclavian.
That's axillary.
No.
No, I can't see. I can't see at all where she's
Come on.
at.
It's a weird
Come off
name
the
for
hair.
the cat.
No, it's in blue.
Jugular.
Jugular. Yeah. Which one?
That's internal,
Because this one is.
external,
Good. And then the name.
and then the axillary.
No,
Or is that the subclavian?
that's your subclavian.
Oh, because that's his shoulder.
Yeah. Then you give off a branch, and then you change names.
Okay. and
That's
then
how the name
axillary.
changes.
Axillary So
So
right
that's
off
axillary.
of brachiocephalic is the external jugular.
You have brachiocephalic, and then you have internal,
Internal.
jugular, and
Jugular.
subclavian, and then on that is the external jugular, and then it changes name when you get off a branch. So here we are in the arm. So that was subclavian. Here's a branch. So that next one would be axillary, and then here's a branch, and so that's brachial, and then it comes down and splits into two. So you got one on the thumb side,
Radio.
radial, and then
Ulnar.
ulnar on the other
Pinky.
side. Yeah, and the same names for the arteries. So you've got subclavian, this little segment there. You can see both branches move. Boom, axillary, brachial, and then they'll split down here. Ulnar, and it's like maybe radial's been severed, but and that's it on that. And then what's coming up?
Is that the common carotid?
Common carotid, and then it will split. Looks like you can go up here a bit. Not far enough though. That one would split into internal and external carotid. And there is one group I think that took the skin off, right, for the face, anterior posterior facial.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that little part again?
The what? The
Like
yellow.
with the splenic, gastric, those type of.
Okay. Alright, let's do yellows, because they're
Okay.
most visible right now.
So that's.
So the main thing with these things is figure out where they go.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got this one here with the duodenum and the pancreas. So you have to remember
Right.
your GI structures.
Yeah.
So what is that?
That's your pancreatic duodenal.
Pancreaticoduodenum.
Say that again.
Pancreaticoduodenal. You can spell it. Right.
Pancreaticoduodenal.
Alright, and then you go over here to small intestine,
So that's your superior mesenteric.
superior mesenteric, and then this one down here to large intestine,
That's your inferior mesenteric.
and the one coming laterally,
That's your gastric.
gastrosplenic.
Splenic.
Gastric
Okay.
is an artery.
So
why is that the
gastric's an artery,
gastrosplenic?
gastric splenic is a vein.
Yes,
Okay.
So gastrosplenic, why is that a gastrosplenic?
Because
because it's coming up this way where because the stomach and the spleen are on the left side of the body.
Mm-hmm.
So, because it would be like this.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, like that is that the stomach?
Yeah, the stomach's right here, this thing.
ours is ripped open because we had it laid out so you can see the rugae.
And then this thing here,
The hepatic
Portal.
vein.
at a portal vein. Okay.
It's the portal at the bottom of the liver and then it's the vein at the top. Right?
Hepatic
Yes.
Okay.
portals.
Alright, and this thing here is the celiac trunk, and you can tell because it splits in all these pieces up here. Alright, so you have one come in this way,
That's to the spleen.
splenic, and
Splenic.
this one is
Gastric.
gastric, and then we saw the one that was kind of coming out laterally here,
And that's hepatic.
hepatic, correct? And then this one below it, that's going to small intestine, looks like.
That's the superior mesenteric.
Okay, and then the one,
Going to the large is inferior.
let's see if we can find that one.
Is that
There's the
one
large
here?
intestine, there it is, yeah, inferior mesenteric.
Okay.
And then what are these ones coming laterally?
Ileolumbar.
This one.
Renal.
What's that?
Gonadal.
Gonadal, and the one above it?
Adrenorenal.
I mean, no.
Adrenorenal lumbar.
It's suprarenal or adrenolumbar. So you blended two of them
Lumbar,
together.
like,
I'm gonna get them all in there.
Okay, so that's that for the lower.